What's up, rail fans? Port St. John rail fan here. In this video, we're going to go up to Auburndale to get Amtrak and CSX. Today, we got a rocket up that's going to take off shortly, so hopefully it doesn't get scrubbed. And then tonight, I'm going to spend the night at my grandmother's and just mainly get whatever comes through there. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go up to Auburndale to get Amtrak and CSX. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for getting the channel to 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me, and I put a lot of hard work into making all these videos for you guys to enjoy. And now, a thing to notice that this is going to be my first time up in Auburndale tomorrow, so I don't know much about the place. So what I'm just going to do up there is just get whatever comes, and that's it. Because like what most rail fans are, they just get what, like the saying goes, you get what you get. So that's basically what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to get whatever comes. And anyways, with that, let's get out there and see some trains. Alright guys, I decided to come here to Cidco Rd instead of Port St. John to catch mainly just whatever comes through here. I know it's a Sunday, so not much FEC traffic is seen, except in the early mornings and the late evening, which it's now just a little bit before 9 p.m. So local train 916 is dropping off their cars for southbound train 335 to take back to Miami, and 107 is just that way, probably passing Cidco or passing through Port St. John. So 107 should be here soon, and my best guess is it's probably going to have a double LNG lash up tonight, and hopefully it should have a good amount of auto racks tonight. So that should be good and then I'm gonna head back up to Port St. John to spend the night at my grandmother's, so that way I can leave early tomorrow morning for Auburndale and just finish off the trip there. Anyway, let's see what 107 has tonight.
Probably by the time you stopped, I think. Sounded good.
morning, guys. It's almost like 4 in the morning, and I'm just drinking my coffee. I'm just getting my stuff ready. I just got back into my Railfan outfit, and I'm about to leave for Auburndale to see what I could catch there. So I don't know what's gonna be on M457 today. So hopefully something good, and if M453 has something good leading, I might go for it at the Auburndale interlocking, but I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and I'm going to finish getting ready, but I'll see you guys in Auburndale. Well, guys, we just made it to Auburndale, and as you can see, right there, that's the CSX A line. That goes all the way goes towards the CFRC in Orlando, where Sunrail is, and down there, that's where Auburndale interlocking is, which goes towards Lakeland. And right now, the signal down there is red, and that signal down there is red too. And I haven't heard anything on my scanner yet, but I'm sure some trains will pass through here soon. And this is going to be my first time here in Auburndale, so I'm not really expecting to see a lot of trains here today, so I'm just going to get whatever comes. And I'm going to let the rest of the video do the talking, but we made it to Auburndale, so enjoy. Let's see some trains here in Auburndale, Florida.
0981 has a clear Auburndale interlocking main track south.